I'm going to show you my Mad Max figure in a little bit more detail. Here's how the leg brace works. Of course, it's the leg brace is like an homage to Mad Max 2, because Mad Max in that obviously wore the leg brace, and as you can see, fully functioning. And I think it's all plastic in design, except for like a little metal rod there. But yeah, overall, yeah, really nice quality. Then here's just a look at the this is a separate piece, the backpack here, onto the tactical vest. And I think the best way to attach this is it's got two strips of fabric going down, and you can actually put it in the back of the tactical vest like so. So just thread it through, poke it through with like a little screwdriver or a toothpick or something to like feed it through. So I think that's it's got no instructions, this figure, so it's a bit of guesswork as to how certain things attach and stuff like that. But as you can see, it just holds loose, but it won't fall out or anything like that, so that's pretty cool. Overall, it's like a really nice figure, really well made. Only like slight nitpick is the looseness in the arm. That's really the only loose joint, and the wrist is, the ball joint is a little bit loose as well. But the legs are nice and sturdily made, and got good flex in it. Not too tight, not too loose, which is always good. But yeah, as I say, it's just a bit of looseness in the wrist and the hand department, so that does like hinder articulation. If you've got a gun, sometimes it'll drop down because of the weight of the gun. Gun is nicely made with a separate scope. The scope does come off quite easy from time to time, so if you wanted to just dab a little bit of glue on there to make sure that it doesn't come off or whatnot. Another little fiddly job is getting the loops, getting that loop around the gun mount for the strap on the rifle. The strap just comes loose, so you've got to do that yourself, and that is quite a fiddly job. You've got to loop it around twice and then loop it under that little bit. So yeah, overall that's that's quite a fiddly job and all that, and it takes you about 10 minutes to accomplish that. But yeah, just show a bit of patience and shouldn't be an issue. Got these little IV line up here. It's just in a little like a Velcro little tab thing there, so you can just pull it out, no problem, and then push it in again, and the Velcro will hold it in place. The elastic rather. The Velcro tabs are a little bit annoying because they don't always stay closed. There's one on the holster and the gun that has a problem staying closed and whatnot, but that's just like a minor little nitpick. Little scarf that you can just wrap round anyway how. Actually got his mask on here, and that again is a little bit fiddly, but it shouldn't be anything too major. Comes with the little lock, and it's got the actual plastic clasp bit that goes in the back here. That's a separate piece, and I was finding that it was just coming out too readily, so what I done there was I just glued the ends of the little clasp and then waited for it to set, so it wouldn't be like glued in there, but it would just create that bit more sort of like of an obstacle to for it to come out, and it hasn't come out so far. So yeah, that stayed in there pretty nice. So yeah, just a little dab of glue on the ends to keep that little clasp in the lock. So that's nice. The best way I found was just loop the chain round, the metal chain, and open up one of the chain links, and then fit that in like another chain link, and then that create the actual loop that you need to hold it in there. Then just close that little loop up again, and he's able to hold on to the chain pretty convincingly, because just set him up a little bit. He comes with flexible hands that you can pose, so you can have him realistically gripping the that's the hand with the bandage around it. Again, that's kind of like another homage to Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior, and as you can see, he convincingly can grasp the chain around his hand like that. So yeah, another little thing, the little plastic clips here for the tactical vest. Again, they're another little fiddly item, but I find if you just press them in before you put them into the plastic bit, use a bit of force, and they go in easier. And as I say, use a moderate amount of force, but not overly too much force, because you might end up breaking them, and that'd be a pain and all that. But yeah, overall it's yeah, a really nice figure from Art Figures, reasonably priced, and with a nice set of accessories. I think I'll keep him in this pose, wearing the mask and all that, because the head sculpt is not bad, but there's something about it that is not hardy all over. So there is the VTS version coming out, which looks maybe a little bit more accurate sculpt wise, but the clothing and the tailoring on it, and the weathering as well, especially on the boots and whatnot, is really well done. Real nice attention to detail. The body is really nice, and as I say, the leg brace, the working leg brace, is a really nice touch. And again, the boots, I think Art Figures do some of the best boots in the 1/6 sort of like community, really. 1/6 manufacturers. I remember their Judge Dredd boots were really nice as well, and these are really well made. Yeah, it's plastic and all that, but they look really convincing. And yeah, a lot of people cancelled their pre-order because of the VTS version, but if you still got him on order, I'm sure you'd be happy with the figure and all that. And yeah, there is a few little fiddly bits to get around, but overall I'd say it's quite an easy figure to put together. Like out of difficulty, I'll probably give it about 2 out of 5. If anyone's owned any modern military figures, like from Dragon in Dreams figures or anything like that, Second World War figures where you've got to touch badges and all different pouches and whatnot, they can really be a head scratcher sometimes, but this is like not really all that tricky. There are just a few fiddly parts, as I say, the loops on the strap took me about 10 minutes or so. So yeah, thanks for viewing that, guys, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the figure as much as I am at the moment. So cool.